The Green Bay Packers traveling to Jacksonville to face the Jaguars, who are very ready to, I believe, maybe steal the show.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
Wait, what? I love that she owns a beach house and the four of us are renting.
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
We do not have this figured out.
You can infer that she probably owns two houses, that she has a beach house. And between the four of us, let's throw Connor in the mix. Between the five of us, we have one house. That's Connor's.
It's like a frame around her with a sign that says most unlikely beach house owner.
Jags lady, more successful than us. Good, I'm happy for her.
Yeah, good for her.
Here's the game that I love. The sneaky good game of the week for me is, yes, the Packers at the Jaguars. Listen, everybody knows if you listen to the show, I'm bullish about the Packers, especially that offense, which I have now predicted and put sandwiches on the line will average 33 points a game this year, which is a lot of points.
Got to get started fast.
Well, they've done it once in 90 years.
Well, listen, there's always time for a second time, and I think it will be this year. I think they'll listen, I'll probably lose that wager, but I think this is a team that could regularly score 30 points a game. I think they have that type of talent, and I think it's all going to come back together in a beautiful way. And then on the other side, you have the Jaguars, and let's face it, Jaguars, you got to do something. Do something now.
Yeah,
I will be furious. I will step away from NFL.com from February until September if they lay an egg and lose 41-14 on Sunday. I want them not only to compete against the Packers, I want them to win the damn game, because you can't win your home opener with all this hype around you and all this talent and this great coaching staff and this GM that everyone's like, ooh, good to be patient with this regime. Do something.
If you want to talk about one team that way, I think it is fair that it's the Jaguars, because look, plenty of good teams lose week one, and you mentioned it, Greg. We overreact to the opening week, but if you are Jacksonville, it's not just some cheesy make a statement. You have to come out and show the players that you have groomed and developed making plays against one of the most respected teams in the NFC. It cannot be an embarrassment. It needs to be an absolutely powerful showing by the Jaguars.
I feel like Jalen Ramsey is symbolic of this entire Jaguars team. Basically said this week about Aaron Rodgers, come at me, bro. I ain't afraid of you. And the Jaguars are a brash, young, talented team, confident. But they've got to go out and prove it. Maybe Jalen Ramsey can get picked on instead of...
Well, and they don't have continuity. And they, like, on defense, like, this is a team, Bill Belichick said you don't know your team until mid-October. I don't think that the Jaguars are going to know their defense until mid-October, whatever it is, mid-November. They're going to need Blake Bortles to carry him, or else Dan will no longer be working here. I mean, that was surprising.
A lot of high stakes.
Area host wants his 17th favorite team to compete, or else he leaves.
No, it's more like it's not even about the Jaguars necessarily. It's about
the nature of off-season news.
Yes, exactly, Wes. And and being in this podcast studio 3 times a week and getting pumped up about a team and then being betrayed when real football starts.
Certainly not. The first year we took it to the limit.
They better take it to the limit this year.
Take it to the limit.